It's time once again for a new sponsored segment on First at 4. It's called Medical Monday. Each Monday, I'll be talking to one of our sponsors from the medical community about the services that they provide. My guest today on Medical Monday is Mark Norris of Norris Limb.mp4. Mark, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, right off the top here, let's talk a little bit about what you guys do at Norris Limb.mp4.
Orthopedic braces, prosthetics, artificial limbs.
All right, and you guys are over in Northport.
We just moved to a new office. It's the old Turner and Show building and then the old Habitat for Humanity building on McFarland Boulevard near Northport Hospital.
All righty, super. Let's talk a little bit about really the root of your practice, and I guess that would be amputations. What are the reasons for those?
Vascular problems, diabetes. People don't really realize the wide effects of diabetes and the importance of taking care of your diabetic problems to avoid things like amputation. You have the unhealthy blood flowing, basically, not nourishing a sore. It gets infected. That sometimes can lead to an amputation. So proper foot care, proper diabetic care.
Circulation is just such a huge part of it.
Yes, and that can come from different reasons. Vascular problems, you don't have to be diabetic, but that is by far the most common. It's not a scientific number, but we would say 90% of who we see are vascular diabetic patients. Another surprising thing is 80% are probably smokers.
Really?
So smoking amplifies these problems. So that is, in my opinion, one of the most best things you can do for your health is not to smoke.
There you go. Save more than your lungs, apparently.
Yes.
And some money. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about money. Insurance. What kind of costs are we dealing with here? What do they cover? What do they not?
Most insurances cover. This is a big item, healthcare item. Most insurance covers this, but each insurance has their peculiarities. Insurance now it's like it's full of loopholes, and it takes some research in every case to see what they do pay and don't pay. We have a lot of people get upset at us because their insurance does not cover some of these items fully anymore, but we just have to put up with it and learn.
Yeah. Medicare and Medicaid?
Most do cover that very well, but it's constantly changing, but so far it is still covering very well.
Gotcha. And the VA?
We do take care of the veterans. If you go to the VA, you can check with us if you require prosthetic or orthopedic services. A lot of times we can take care of it through your regular insurance, but we take care of the veterans.
All right, gotcha. Now, after you've had this procedure done and everything goes well, how long is it before you can start doing things to where your life can go back to normal, like using a prosthetic or getting fitted for one at the very least?
That is such a wide range. It is depending on your health condition. And again, we're mostly working with diabetic and vascular situations. If things go well, it may be about 2 months after surgery that you are healed enough to start the fitting process. But sometimes it can be 6 months or longer. So that goes back to the importance of the wound care, staying nourished, good wound care, wound healing.
Gotcha. All right, and real quickly, we're running out of time, but I'm assuming the same thing holds true for, after you get your prosthetic, how long until you can run, walk, swim, get wet, that sort of thing?
Yes.
Case by case?
Still such a big, wide range, but hopefully easy walking around the house, walking in a pretty quick time. The running and jumping, some people never reach that level. That's an athletic thing.
Right.
So it's such a wide range of depending on what your capabilities are to begin with.
All right. Well, Mark, thank you very much for being with us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
If our sponsor sparked your interest today, then you can give them a call at Norris Limb.mp4. That number is 205-333-1020.